Matlock, the new Kathy Bates series, is admittedly very addicting. I got into it a little bit later, once it had various episodes, and so I was able to binge and kind of get sucked right into it. But it's a fun TV show. Now, there was a very popular series called Matlock. I never saw that show. As far as I can tell, this is not a direct remake because Kathy Bates plays this character named Matty Matlock, and she says, like the old TV show, so I think it's more a reference than a remake, although, I'm sure there's various similarities given the courtroom drama nature of it. But essentially, Kathy Bates plays this character who infiltrates a law firm, right? And she's an older woman, and she kind of sneaks in under the radar and wants a job there. Now, the reason she wants a job there is because she's essentially trying to plot revenge because they were part of a case that could have taken drugs off the market about 10 years ago that could have saved her daughter's life. And that is the overall premise. Now, week to week, I will admit, as far as like the overall mission, Kathy Bates' character does make progress, but really the fun of it, to me at least, is the interpersonal dynamics of the law office itself, right? So, of course, you have Kathy Bates' character, Matty Matlock, but then you have Olympia, who's like this lawyer who's going through a divorce, but at the same time trying to make partner and things of that nature. And then she's got two people under her that are trying to rise the ranks, as it were. And then they get jealous of Matty Matlock and things like that. So there's a lot of fun there to be mined and things like that. And so while Kathy Bates is obviously the central figure in all of this, and she's phenomenal, so is everyone else around her. And each week, for the most part, there's a new case that they're dealing with, and it's fun to see them come together and how they handle it and how it complicates or allows new information to come to light overall for the main mission of Kathy Bates' character. So, if any of this sounds interesting, like if you love sort of law procedural stuff, if you love, interpersonal, like it's not quite, obviously it's not Mad Men in that sense, it's not even The Office in terms of like fun. It's a different brand, but it has certain elements like that, right? I'm not going to say it's similar, but it has certain elements. So I think you could really get into it if you enjoyed those. It's a very popular TV series on TV. So obviously I'm not the only one that likes it, but if you've been kind of hesitant to check it out, give it a try. And if you have seen it, let me know what your thoughts are on the show. I would love to hear. So comment down below and let me know what you think.